Hey guys, Xaryu here, and today is January 1st, 2017, so Happy New Year to everybody. I hope everyone had good, safe holiday celebrations, and yeah, Happy New Year. As you can probably tell, I'm still a little bit sick. That's why I didn't upload yesterday. I've just been feeling, I haven't actually gone to the gym in a few days. Just nose, throat, ears, just feeling pretty terrible all over the place, but here's a pretty awesome game of WMT that I had actually a while ago against Wiz, Naj, and Dill. But I'm saving this one to upload. I actually have one more against this same exact team if you guys want to see that one as well. But anyway, we wanted to kill the Shadow Priest this game because we did have a game where we randomly one-shot the Rogue, and we had a game where we randomly one-shot the Shaman, but we want a game where we're just like train the priest and actually kill the priest and see if it's possible. So that's what we were trying to do in this game, and it was pretty difficult, but you guys will see how it ends up. So we go for full sheeps here on the shaman as much as possible, and CC the rogue as well at the same time, and then switch our CC. So the whole like general idea here of Mage Druid is that we sheep the rogue while the shaman cycloned, and then sheep the shaman while the rogue is cyclone, kind of back and forth CC, and that's kind of like the whole game plan. Obviously, the enemy team is trying to stop that, so if they stop, one of the sheeps or one of the cyclones, that can kind of disrupt the chain. So you kind of have to, improvise a little bit. You can't always have a perfect triple sheep, triple clone rotation, switch, triple sheep, triple shown clone rotation on the other two, and just go back and forth the whole game, because, the enemy team isn't going to let you do that. But if you can get that, that's pretty awesome. Also, I forgot to mention too, the druid is going to be cycloning the priest low whenever we can't get any CC, so he can't be healed. So if we can't get a sheep or a clone on the shaman, then we can clone the priest, and can kind of control his health, keep him nice and low until we get more CC. So as you see here, we get a full sheep on the shaman, doing more damage to the priest. He gets a really nice triple figure though. We shouldn't really be stacked up for that. Kind of let him get that. So we're kind of in retreat mode right here, getting pretty low. I do have Iron Bark on me though, so I'm feeling okay. When you have Iron Bark, you pretty much don't need to block, even if you're pretty low HP. So that's why I wasn't really scared there. I'm going for another sheep on the shaman here, probably once I'm able. So pretty much if I have a blink or an ice flows available, then it's much easier to get that sheep. That Siphene I actually should be killing that much quicker. I don't have mana for a spell steal though, so it's going to be very difficult to kill that Siphene without a spell steal because it has a shield on it, unless I actually cast a Frostbolt. But that's the reason why I dice block there, is because that Siphene actually stayed alive. So if my warrior would have killed that, I don't think I could have killed that with no mana, without a flurry proc. But wow, I get so low here. But I do end up surviving, just kind of line deciding this priest, trying to build more damage. I actually get a huge shatter combo off. I'm trying to get a sheep here on the shaman, kind of root him in place there, try to get a sheep off. I get MC'd though. That was a great MC to stop that sheep on me. I'm going for a sheep because he has no shear, but I do get the grounding. Going for another sheep out of that bash, get the full sheep onto the shaman, and doing huge pressure onto the priest. He does get that MD off because I was cheap shotted. Don't have CS available. Still just training this priest down, but the other team is just so disruptive with that sub rogue, on the enemy team. I've actually talked to Naj, which is the rogue on the enemy team, about his strategy when he plays RPS, and he generally will just cheap shot one guy 3 times. So cheap shot, half DR cheap shot, quarter DR cheap shot, and that guy's full stun DR, and he'll go to the next guy, then he'll go to the next guy. He's literally just full stun DRing each person on the enemy team to be as disruptive as possible. And what this allows, you see I go up and melee this totem right here. What this allows is the Shadow Priest to be, do as much AoE pressure as possible, because if everyone's being disrupted, their CC's being disrupted, and they're in stuns, the Shadow Priest can be super offensive with dots everywhere. So that's kind of their strategy. And it's always good to know your opponent's strategy when you're fighting them, because then you can kind of stop what they're trying to do. If you're kind of just going into a blind eye, you don't know what their win condition is, it's very difficult. Like against a cleave, for example, a Windwalker DK, you want to watch for that grip. You want to watch for the Fist of Fury, the Serenity, the Pillar. if you're not keeping an eye out for these cooldowns, you're going to be blindsided. You're going to be like, oh, how did I randomly die? You know, where if you're actually looking for these cooldowns and you can kind of see, okay, I'm going to be in trouble here, it's very clear why you die, right? So if any of you are having arena games where you just feel like you're randomly dying, learn why did I die this game, so next time it won't feel like a random death. Because every game you shouldn't feel like you randomly died. You should know exactly what killed you. Unless it's like a new expansion or a new patch and you're literally just like, I don't, like, what happened? Like, I don't know. Then you start reading abilities and you kind of just see why you died, so next time you can avoid that. Anyways, that's the whole, like, meta game of World of Warcraft, you know, constantly trying to learn what your opponents are doing and then counter what your opponents are doing. Anyways, still training this priest down. He has no trinket. Rogue gets bashed up, but I go ahead and throw some sheeps on him. There's still sheep DR here on the shaman, so I can't actually get CC on him for a second. It just fell. I was trying to go in and out of line of sight here with this glacial, but the earthbind tripped me up a little bit. Excuse me. Sheep the rogue, wow, half, and then sheep the rogue quarter, trying to get some damage out on this priest. It is just so difficult being trained by this sub rogue. I have no ice block available. I was getting a little low there, but my druid's just keeping me up. I get that full sheep on the shaman. Can't get the half sheep, unfortunately. Just still banging away here at this priest. I'm full dotted, and it looks like I mean, RPS can kill anything, but it seems like their primary target this game is going to be me. They have forced my ice block. I don't have ice block available. They're trying to go for, like, CC and my druid, and, you know, blind triple sap, fear type of silence setups, and burst me down while doing so. But it's not quite working out for them either because, you know, I'm pretty tanky. But yeah, we tried to actually do a swap here on the rogue because he had no trinket, and sheep the priest and clone the shaman, but it didn't actually work out too well for us. It's just mainly because I couldn't get my huge amount of burst into that stun combo that we did, the Stormbolt into Bash, I believe. Anyways, so we're like, okay, screw the rogue. He's a trap. If every time we go the rogue, he doesn't actually die. I have big burst here on the priest. Let's see if we can get anything from that. There's a dispersion coming out, which is beautiful with that cyclone on the shaman. Trying to follow the cyclone with a sheep. My druid's getting very low. Trying to get that grounding totem. Ice Lance that grounding totem down. Going for a full sheep on the shaman, and I do get it. And that's very nice. The priest is getting quite low. But that rogue is just stunning me up. I won't be able to get a resheep. The shaman's just going to be all fine and dandy here, healing up his team. I kill the Scythiander, or maybe my warrior did. That rogue is just stunning all of us, and we're all so low. My druid's just being a god, keeping us all alive here. Under so much pressure, actually. So we get CC on this rogue. The priest has no disperse. The shaman might be full sheeped here. There he is. The shaman's full sheeped. The priest has no trinket, no disperse. The rogue is cloned. We got that nice triple CC going on. I'm sheeping the rogue now. Got the grounding totem. Just kiting the rogue in circles. Frost Nova, Kona Cold the rogue, sheep the rogue. The shaman's feared. Got this nice little cross CC going on. Shaman's half cloned. And then the priest dies. So there it is, guys. Just back and forth CC. And we finally did end up landing a kill. It was a very fun matchup. We might be a little favored here, just because it's so hard for them to actually land the kill. But very fun games, guys. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. Give the video a thumbs down if you did. And let me know what you guys want to see next time in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace!